Good morning, Wojak ETH community. Today is January 16th, 2026. Gorgeous Friday morning, albeit pretty cold where I am. Um, just last time I checked, Twitter seems to be down. It's been down for like an hour. Don't know what's going on. Hopefully, it's not a cyber attack on Twitter. Um, but Bitcoin went down a little bit. Wojak's holding up pretty well. I don't know whether it's related to the collapse of one of the knockoffs on Solana. I think the scammers are jumping ship right now and really wrecking everybody else who are naive enough to buy into that fake project. I think it was propped up by the founder of Bobo, among other people. So these people are bailing right now and just jumping ship, and the thing is collapsing. Last time I checked, I think they were down 30 something percent today. It's helping their competitor, the other Wojak on Solana. It's strange, because I really don't understand these people's mentality. Why do you even invest in these scam projects? Why not migrate to buy the real, authentic Wojak on ETH that actually has a real community? But to each their own. I mean, after this project, I think the other Solana project, I think the high it went was around $10 million market cap, and the low it went was $200,000 or something around there. So these people, they should learn by now that you know you don't really have any protection from any of these vamp attacks. So feel free, these people, they can run the price up again, but eventually, another scammer is going to come and create another Wojak, and it's going to vamp, suck all the life out of you. Instead, why not just invest in a real community like the Wojak on ETH? But whatever. I personally picked up more Wojak on ETH this morning, because these prices in these levels are generally just ridiculously low. So I just want to stack as much as possible, and you know, and our price is actually holding up really well compared to Bitcoin. So that's a very encouraging sign. Um, in terms of what's happening in Iran, I heard news yesterday that before Trump pulled back the strike order, the when the attack from America on the IRGC seemed imminent, the son of the Ayatollah, like another really evil guy, he transferred like I don't know $1.4 billion of USDT, or one of the stable coins, you know, to outside of the country. So there are two things. One is that these people, they enslave the Iranian people under Islam, you know, but they could care less about the poverty and hardship the Iranian people have been enduring over the past 47 years. Instead, they embezzle their money, and they just suck all the blood really out of the Iranian society. They're like the vamp projects of Wojak on Solana. They just suck the life out of the Iranian people and accumulated for themselves billions of dollars. I heard Ayatollah himself probably has like hundreds of billions of dollars of wealth hiding somewhere offshore. So that's one, just the hypocrisy of these Islamic regimes. And another thing is that you could see the advantage of crypto compared to gold and silver. You know, it'll be hard to move $1.4 billion worth of gold let alone silver, out of the country physically. Uh, but with Bitcoin or with crypto, all you need is just the seed phrase you memorize in your head, so your wealth comes with you. Of course, it's a double-edged sword. Such convenience benefits people, good people. Also, it benefits these evil regimes as well. So if they need to transfer their wealth, it's really easy for them as well. Um, but hopefully, just by transferring this money, there is going to be a trail on the blockchain, and for international legal authorities to be able to track them, to know which wallet belongs to which. So when justice finally come uh, for the Iranian people against this evil Islamic regime, um, the international community will be able to hunt down these wealth, these wallets, and be able to confiscate, you know, um, these crypto and distribute them to the Iranian people in the rebuilding effort of Iran. So, all signs are pointing that we are going to have a really good 2026 for crypto. At least that's what I'm betting on. But please don't listen to me. Do not listen to anybody else. Just do your own research. You know, you gotta have your own uh, belief and conviction, and that's really gonna carry you through the ups and downs of the crypto market. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna crash another. Bitcoin might crash another, I don't know, 20%, 30% from here. And if it does, we're gonna see new lows for Wojak. So I'm still having a lot of some cash out ahead, and just hoping, Wojak again. If ever it goes down to $500 market cap, I would love to be able to buy some at that price level. So shout out to Wojak OG, to Christoph, to Klaus. Klaus, thank you so much for exposing the Bobo scammers. The other Wojak scammers on Solana. I think without your effort, we would not see such a collapse, such a dramatic collapse of these scams so soon. So thank you so much, Klaus, and keep up the good work. Shout out to Cherry, to VR, to Chris Luth. Shout out to Reverend Billionaire. Great to see you coming back to the Telegram chats. Shout out to Ash, to Angelina, to Francois, and also Monk.algo. I think that's everyone. Thank you guys so much for just encouraging one another and just voice up in the community. It just shows how strong our community is, how authentic and real our community is. So I think we're gonna do really well in 2026. So take it easy, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.